Welcome back everybody. So it's Sunday and oh my gosh, this has been quite the week. So we are back with another booster opening on Pokemon Trading Card Game Live. And since we are done with the Scarlet Violet base set, we are going on to Scarlet Violet Shrouded Fable next. And today we are opening 160 booster packs of Shrouded Fable. And this pack is pretty big about the Pokemon that caused some mischief around Orbitron. And I forgot the name, how you call them. It's the nasty ones that stole the masks. There's a few cards that we're looking for today, but most of them are really just full art trainers and the gold cards. And why is it the gold cards? Because the gold cards in this set are the Infomomo and the Earth Vessel and a Power Gas. So all of them are really epic. And I wish I can get all of them, but if we can just get a few, then I'd be more than happy already. So without further ado, let's get to the opening. And here we go. The first 10 of today. 160 Scarlet Violet Shrouded Fable is Duskar, Dartrix, Polvis Tenacity, Suffer, a Binding Mochi, Dusknor, a Subet, a Seedra that looked really chubby, Genesect, a Seedra, look, this is so chubby. Klogunk and Facendipity EX. Okay. Beware, Seedra, a Crobat, Dusclops. I just thought we got a gold one. Hourglass and Copper Raja. Eevee, Full Through, Academy at Night. A Slitherwing. That looked so shiny, but I think it's just one of the holo reverse rare. And a Cresselia and another Cresselia. A Q-Fund, a Eviltal, a Sylveon, Golbat, a Galvantula, and a Reverum EX. I think there's a shiny one in this. Dusclops, a Eviltal, a Malamar, a Krogunk, RC, and a Copyracha. Weasel, a Trolltech, Weavile, a Janine Secret Art, a Malamar, and a Monkey Dory EX. I hate Monkey Dory decks. Basic Energy, what the heck. Meowth, a Crobat, Weavile, and a Zoroark. Okay, I was not aware Zoroark was in this. This attack does 60 damage for each of your opponent's Pokemon EX. I mean, yeah, if the bench is full of them, then this is 300 damage. Oh, wait. If the bench is full and there is an active, this is 360 damage. Oh my gosh. But yeah, for this to happen, the chances are so low. Beware. Solwa, there's a really nice Solwa in the set. Iron Moth, a Sylveon, a Cassiopeia, and a Facendipity whatever. Bossy, a Drowsy, Malamar, Hypno, a Copyracha, and a Facendipity EX again. We are getting so many Facendipitys. It's not a bad card. But we just got a much nicer design from the last season pass. And Facendipity is a two-sided sword, really. On the one hand, 3 cards after a Pokemon gets knocked out is pretty good. Not gonna lie, it's a lot of cards, and this is almost like a free trainer. The problem is, The EX is giving the opponent 2 cards if it's destroyed. So with just 210 health and not really any defense or offense, I think it's a card that you can pull from the bench and kill off very easily. I have won so many matches because I killed the opponent's fence and DPD from the bench. You wouldn't believe it. So yeah, always be aware of counter catcher, Giovanni's, boss's orders. I don't know, I just don't like the card a lot. A Persian, that is such a nice artwork. Houndour, Iron Moth, Furfu, Human, and a Tapu Bulu. I was not aware they were in this. A Dusclops, Iron Moth, Slitherwing, Eevee, a Slitherwing, and a Blood Moon Ursaluna. Dartrix, a Colonist's Tenacity, Binding Mochi, Persian. Yes, we got a golden power gas. This is the first gold card of the day. I can't believe we got it so early, and it's a nice one. And a Copper Raja. A Basic Energy. A Horsey. A Robot. Ooh, Neutralization Zone. Ooh, a nice illustration art, Dusclops. He's looking so sinister. It kinda gives me the vibes from... oh, what was his name? Wilson or something like this from the Toon Time show. The guy that was always behind the fence, and most of what you saw was just in the upper half of the head. This is just giving me the memories back from my childhood. And Zoroark. Eevee. Qfund. Mochi. Zubat. Drowsy. And Blood Moon Ursaluna. Energy. Furfu. Janine's Secret Art. Robot. Dartrix. And Tapu Bulu. Another Energy. Exil. Cassiopeia. Frexo. And Decidueye. And a Copperacha. There are some names that I really struggle with the pronunciation. I even struggle with the word pronunciation. Basic Energy. Meowth, which looks a bit catnip induced. Gene Effect. Solua. A Sylveon. And Cresselia. A Drowsy. A Fracture. A Hypno. A Blood Moon Ursaluna. A Zoroark. And a Dusknoir. Vadoom. A Fracture. Mochi. Houndour. Drowsy. And a Monkey Dory EX. Not a bad start at all. I definitely love the Power Glass. This is such a strong card, for example with cards that Pokemon that require you to toss aside energy for the attacks. So stuff like Zero Edge EX, Arcanine EX, anything like this, then you just get 1 energy back. If you are in the active spot after the turn, this is so good. So good. Maybe we're just lucky on Sundays. Horsey, Hypno, Mochi, Rowlet, Robot, and a Dusknoir. Fracture, Absol, a Power Glass, Night Stretcher, Zoroark, and a Zoroark again. Fracture, Inkay, Academy Bite, Houndour, Zubat, and Janine's Secret Art EX, Full Art, not a EX. I think it's a strong one. We look at it after the opening. Sneasel, a Solua, Weavile, Absol. Ooh, nice illustration, Qfund. and Copperata. Zubat, Kyurem, Cassiopeia, Operacha, Cresselia, and Dusknorgan. Energy, Sneasel, Mochi, Iron Moth, Zubat, and Blood Moon Saluna. A Toxicroak, Fracture, Academy at Night, Ethiopia, Iron Moth, and Tapu Bulu. A Joltik, Houndour, Slitherwing, Cresselia, Slitherwing again, and Monkey Dory EX. Houndour, Zubat, Serosix Machinations, Fullflu, Hexorus, and Clobberacha. Inkay, Houndour, Hypno, Sylvian, Duskull, and Dusknor. Wow. We really didn't get too much aside of the full art trailer, I think. Yeah, we got this illustration full art. I almost forgot about it. Let's see what this does. Choose up to 2 of your darkness Pokemon. For each of those Pokemon, search your deck for an energy card and attach it to the Pokemon. Then shuffle your deck. If you attached energy in this way, it is now poisoned. Okay. So this is only for the active Pokemon. If you give energy to your benched Pokemon, this has no effect. That is not too shabby. And 2 free energy is... it would be good. It would be good. Alright. And I just realized that the guy in front of the booster package is the one guy that you can get a gold card from in this set. So yeah, this is one of the cards that I'm actually looking for. Yeah, with Galvantula, Yveltal, Solua, Malama, and Fasandi Pity again. A Fracture. And in Secret Art, we just got the full art. Robot. Okay, Neutralization Zone. Meowth. And Zorak. Toxicroak. Malama. Howard Yes. Cassiopeia. Tenacity. And Blood Moon Saluna. Golbat. Tenacity. Robot. Fullflu. Machinations, and Dusknor. A Q-Fund, a Krogan, Night Stretcher, Exil. I really hate Monkey Dory, but this is a nice artwork. It's an illustration full art in Monkey Dory, which I hate that I like it. And oh my god, another one. So, Hussy. Academy at Night, Weavile, Mochi, Tenacity, and Caparacha, Houndoom, Beware, Secret Art, Verdun, Illustration Full Art Horsey, and Kingba EX, Energy, Fracture, Malama, Inkay, Tapu Balu, or Bulu. Oh, Serosix Machinations Full Art. This is such a nasty card. I hate this card so much when you get hit by it early on. This is almost game. Unless you get Professor's Research or something else like this. You can lose a game because of this guy. Energy. Rowlet. Cassiopeia, Houndour, Eevee, and Cresselia. Energy, Duskull, Sylveon, Axiom, Toxicroak, and Blood Moon Saluna. Let me show you what I meant. Where is the guy? There we go. So your opponent discards cards from the hand. until they have only 3 cards left. This is really bad. So if you just got a full hand with stuff that you really need, and the opponent is playing this card, you are screwed. And it's not just putting them back in the deck, it is discarding them. So yeah, the only issue is that nowadays if you play against decks like Ethans and you play this card, then you potentially help the opponent to get rid of the Ethan's adventure. So maybe not so good anymore, but this used to be really nasty. Right, I think we are through a third of the cards, I think at least. Crowbank. Chaltic. Rossix Machinations, we just got the full art. Inkay. Kyurem. And Petcherant EXO. So this is what you call it in English. Interesting. This is so different from the German name. Dusclops. A Passion. Academy at Night. Staffel. Eevee. And Fesandy PDEX Full Art. Yeah. Verdun. Sneasel. Slitherwing. Dartrix. A Kyurem and Okidogi X. A Dartrix. A Crowgunk. Inisect. Inkay. A Bewear. And a Bloodmoon Saluna. A Fracture. Slitherwing. Hypno. A Powerglass. Yes, so we got a gold card, Earthen Vessel. That would be so awesome if I didn't already have 4 of them. But again, this is such an awesome pull. And it's basically my fault that I went and redeemed them all, but this is a really strong card, so even though I already got them, this is a really big hit. And I'm really happy we got it on the stream. And Hexorus, which kinda looked like a evil villain from Dragon Ball. Balloon, Classy, Gamesect, Machination, Malama, and Tapu Bulu, Energy, Furflu, Slitherwing, Cresselia, RC, and Reveru EX, Joltik, Ravu, Malama, Machi, Slitherwing, and Cresselia, a Rowlet, RC, Slitherwing, a Tenacity, Weavile, and Hexorus. Look at this, he's having so many similarities with evil villains like Cell and stuff. Or maybe it's just me, I don't know. And Solwa, a Golbat, a Cassiopeia, Subat, a Dartrix, and a Kingdra EX. Oops, I was not aware we are already through. Wow. Right. Yeah, we got some stuff, the best ones are definitely over here, but this is the second gold card today. That is insane. We are lucky again. And it looks like we got 1 different code inside of the bulk again. Well, not a biggie, but now we just get 9 packs to open. Also, you can kinda hear that. I've been streaming more than usual, so sometimes my voice already sounds a bit more scratchy. Fracture, Golbat, Sylveon, Tenacity, Houndoom, and Copperacha. And especially with this set, there are so many names that are just really taking a toll on my voice cords. Subat, Gisubat, Klobat, what the heck, Person, Varun, and Fesandy Pity Full Art EX, Houndoom, Houndua, Evil Child, Beware, a Power Glass, and a Vavaloon EX. Subat, a Galvantula, Tenacity, a Dusclops, a Inkay, and a Tapu Bulu. Exo, Duskull, Hypno, a Staffel, a Seedra, and a Cresselia. Aussie, a Inkay, a Kyurem, Dusclops, Subat, and a Blood Moon Ursaluna. Dusclops, a Cufant, a Slitherwing, Staffel, Weavile, and a Cabaratra. A Dartrix, Weavile, and a Decidueye, Duskull. Oh, this is the one that we got in the season pass, I think. The Fezandipiti EX alternate full art. It's a nice one, I just have no idea where she starts and where she ends. I think this is the leg, the butt, and this is the torso and the head. And it's a strange angle. And old EX. Exo, Tenacity, Academy at Night, Beware, Machinations, and Fezandipiti EX. Oh, we're getting so many Fezandipitis. And you only really need one of them, but at least we get a nice artwork. And on we go. Energy, Joltik, Tenacity, Full Flu, the Crogan. Ooh, the full art Tenacity, okay. Energy, Houndour, Decidueye, Full Flu, Drowsy, and Petcherant EX. Dartrix, Joltik, Cassiopeia, Inkay, and a Referum EX. A Croagunk, Seedra, a Decidueye, a Beware. Ooh, this is nice. The Persian illustration full art. This is really nice. It's just a really weak card. And a Cresselia. Golbat, Beware, Night Stretcher, Atsu, a Sneasel, and Cabaratra. A Full Flu, a Cufant, a Galvantula, a Golbat, a Yveltal, and a Fezandipiti EX. We get so many Fezandipitis. A Duskull, a Night Stretcher, Genesect, Iron Moth, a Cufant, and a Hexorus. A Rowlet, a Seedra, Tenacity, Full Flu, Persian, and a Dusknoir. Joltik, Beware, a Sylveon, a Dartrix, Eevee, and a Hexorus. A Dartrix, Aussie, a Weavile, Golbat, Eevee, and a Cresselia. Oh, we're already full. I did not see that coming. Search your deck for a stadium card and an energy card. Reveal them and put them into your hand. Oh, this could be not bad. And it doesn't say it has to be a basic energy, so you can just basically go and pull the Team Rocket factory and a Team Rocket energy and you're good to go. The only issue is that he's not a Team Rocket himself, so you don't get to pull the extra energy, but it's the extra cards, but still this is pretty good. I like this card. He got some really weird hair going on. Well, let's look at the Persian too. This is such a nice card. Yeah, but it's not really doing much damage. 150 at most. Okay, this is the halfway point of today's video. Dartrix, Secret Art, Hypno, Balloon, a Zorak, and Cassiopeia full art. There's also an alternate full art of Cassiopeia. Datrix, Hourglass, and Columnist's Tenacity, Neutralization Zone, Decidueye, and Blood Moon Barcelona. Absol, Meowth, Kyurem, Neutralization Zone, Houndour, and Tapu Bulu. Rowlet, Choltec, Tenacity, Hourglass. Oh, he's back, Wilson is back, or whatever his name was. Oh, this is even a garden hose and a football, so, or a soccer ball, whatever you call it. So if this was a fence instead of just a bush, it would be even funnier. And Cresselia. A Toxic Rock, Beware, and Malamar, a Kyurem, Decidueye, and a Kimva EX. A Full Horsey, Slitherwing, a Haxorus, Eviltal, and a Dusknoir. I'm surprised they didn't give Eviltal a full art. A Meowth, Hypno, a Galvantula, Beware, Hypno, and a Dusknoir. Rowlet, a Stuffle, Hourglass, Golbat, and a Revolute EX. A Joltik, Golbat, a Decidueye, Drowsy, a Sneasel, and a Copperachah. Energy, Houndoom, a Galvantula, Eviltal, Rowlet, and a Copperachah. Oh well, I hope the second half goes a little better, or at least as well as the first half. I mean, at least we got 2 gold cards already, so yeah, that's not too bad. Alright, let's continue. Let's see if we can top this with a Drowsy, Houndoom, a Slitherwing, Dusclops, Absol, and a Haxorus. A Zebra, Drowsy, a Decidueye, a Stuffle, Tapu Bulu, and a Parrot EX. A Joltik, a Cassiopeia, Malamar, Varrow. Oh my god, that's Club's illustration full art again. And Tapu Bulu. He's just really stroking us. Oh, he's like the slowpoke in the last opening. Toxic Rock, Beware, Cassiopeia, Drowsy, Duskull, and Petulant EX. Energy, Decidueye, Hourglass, Sylveon, Varrow, and Blood Moon Barcelona. Beware, Zebra, Cassiopeia, Malamar, Sylveon, and Cresselia. Soldoir, Academy at Night, Sylveon, Horsey, Absol, and Copperachah. Soldoir again, Golbat, Decidueye again, Zubat, and Copperachah. Stuffle, Choltik, again Effect, Rowlet, Cassiopeia, and Dusknoir. Energy again, Drowsy, Academy at Night, Soldoir, Varrow, and it's a Holo Solrock. Okay, this was a pretty weak start, I would say, for the second half. And next, Inkay, Absol, Mochi, Solrock. Ooh, okay. A full art Okidogi EX. And Okidogi EX, the normal one. Friction, Houndoom, Iron Moth, Hourglass, Decidueye, and Fesandipedi EX. Joltik, Golbat, Weavile, Cresselia, a Copperachah, and a Cresselia. Absol, Crowgang, Sylveon, Neutralization Zone, Fracture, and Refuel EX. EV, Golbat, Genesect, Malamar, Weavile, and Copperarcher. And Energy, Croagunk, Slitherwing, Blood Moon Ursaluna, Full Fu, and Fezandipity EX. Horsey, Absol, Night Stretcher, Sneasel, Copperarcher, and Zorak. Drowsy, Croagunk, Slitherwing, Academy Advite, Drowsy, and Zorak. Oh my gosh. Drowsy, Staffel, Slitherwing, Purple Whittle. I have never seen this before. Heal 150 from one of your Pokemon. Okay, it's not too bad, but I don't know. Houndoom and Monkey Dory EX. Duskull, Golbat, Machination, Neutralization Zone, Fracture, and Dusknoir. Honestly, I think we got a bunch of EX, but at this point, I'm willing to not even count them as a hit anymore because it is just the evil guys, the Okidogi, the Monkey Dory, and the Fair Sandipity, so I got so many copies of them already that I think they are just spammed, and they are not even regular EX, they are too many of them in this set. So we only got to the full Okidogi, which is okay, but yeah, it could have definitely gone a lot better. We are still at 2 gold cards from today, so maybe we can get another one. Sora, Hufant, Decidueye, Houndoom, Duskull, and Copperarcher. We are also still missing a lot of the illustration full arts. Croagunk, Malamar, Janine's Secret Art, Machinations, Houndour, and Dusknoir. Energy, Vadoo, Cassiopeia, Tapu Bulu, okay, illustration full art Hufant again, and Cresselia. Energy, Sneasel, Academy at Night, a Dangerous Laser, Seadra, and Tapu Bulu. Zubat, Decidueye, Machination, Sneasel, Rowlet, and Blood Moon Saluna. Fracture, Meowth, Galvantula, Exu, Sylveon, and Patchurant EX. We're still looking for the gold one. Passion, Chaltec, Sylveon, Hypno, Staffel, and Hexavus. Duskull, Passion, Eviltal, Malamar, UK, and Copperarcher. Varum, Seadra, Janine's Secret Art, Cassiopeia, Night Stretcher, and Cresselia. Meowth, Duskull, Sylveon, Cassiopeia, Blood Moon Saluna, and Dusknoir. Yeah, that was really just the elephant again, so not really an improvement from the last time. I wish they would just let me redeem 100 at a time at least. This is really stressful to always scan the codes open and switch the camera again, and however, let's see if we get something. A Sneasel, a Furfu, Academy at Night, a Copperarcher, Eevee, and Hexavus. Qfant, Sneasel, Hypno, Mochi, Solroa, and Copperarcher. We are not getting some stuff since I think 30 or 40 packs, oh my gosh. Duskull, Bewear, Slitherwing, Voodoo, Dustclops, and Tapu Bulu. Drowsy, Malama, Decidueye, Hexamus, Cufant, and Copperracha. Rowlet, Golbat, Genesect, a Dangerous Laser, Solrock, and Blood Moon Saluda. Houndour, Persian, Iron Moth, Tolchek, and Copperracha. Solva, Voodoo, Malama, Krogar, Solwa, and Blood Moon Saluna. Inkay, Meowth, Sylveon, Blood Moon Saluna, Axew, and Hexamus. Solwa, Sidra, Yveltal, Horsey, Fulfun, and Opedo VEX. Again, I'm not even counting them as a hit. A Weir, a Night Stretcher, a Crobat, a Powergas, a Crobat, and a Blood Moon Saluna. These were definitely the worst 10 so far. I can't believe we got nothing. Well, we started with a lot of packs to open today, but even all of those are slowly swindling down, and I think we're down to the last 30 or 40 maybe, so they better kick it up a notch. We have gotten nothing in the last 30-40 packs, so they better be better. Sneasel, Horsey, Genesect, Bewear, Stuffle, and Dusknoir. Not a good start. Seadra, Eevee, Sylveon, Iron Moth, Dustclops, and Cresselia. Axew, Hypno, Machination, Cassiopeia, and Dusknoir. Meowth, Bewear, Malama, Tapu Bulu, Bewear, and Kingdra VX. Energy, Bewear, Malama, Machination, Galvantula, and Facendipity Fullard. Axew, Epsor, Slitherwing, Yveltal, Hexamus, and Kingdra EX. Golbat, Duskull, Machi, Dartrix, Cresselia, and another Cresselia. Dustclops, Persian, Slitherwing, Laser, Inkay, and Cresselia again. Drowsy, Joltik, Secret Art, Q-Rum, Dartrix, and Tapu Bulu. Eevee, Subat, Decidueye, Academy at Night, Persian, and Dusknoir. This went really bad again. We got one full art Centipede, but again, you only really need one in your deck, so this is absolutely useless to get another one. And aside of this, we got some Kingdra EX, but see, come on, you gotta do better. Not gonna lie, I'm quite disappointed how this went so far, since we got 2 gold cards, that is nice, but aside of those, we got really almost nothing. And especially in terms of illustration full arts, the last several booster packs were just awful, absolutely awful. We got Joltik, Machination, Night Stretcher, Bewear, Tapu Bulu, and not again. Fracture, Bewear, Iron Moth, Blood Moon Saluna, Dusknoir, and Solrock. Eevee, Croagunk, Cassiopeia, Bewear, Malama, and Dusknoir. Subat, Weavile, Dusknoir, Iron Moth, and Tapu Bulu. Houndour, Golbat, Slitherwing, a Duskull, a Dartrix, and a Monkey Dory EX. Dusclops, Mochi, a Genesect, Weavile, Dusclops, and a Zorak. A Bewear, Golbat, Academy Elite, Mochi, a Galvantula, and a Corporacha. Eevee, a Croagunk, Genesect, Laser. Oh my god, a Light Stretcher and a Zorak. This is going so poorly again. Eevee, a Solwa, a Machination, Eevee. Okay, we got an illustration full of Cresselia, and a Hyosube, a Duskull, a Fracture, Yveltal, Exu, Night Stretcher, and nothing. Honestly, this one is not making up for it. There has to be a lot more. Especially since all of the stuff we get is just dupes at this point. And there are so many more cards in the set that we have not seen yet. Come on, give us something. I still can't believe it. We are having such a bad luck at the moment. An Energy, Caltech, Machination, Houndour, Eevee, and a Zorak. A Seadra, a Persian, a Genesect, a Sneasel. Okay, that's a hit. We got an illustration full of Zorak. This is one of the nicer arts in the set. He's just resting on top of the roof of the temple or something. And a Corporacha, a Bewear, a Fufu, Secret Art, Genesect, and Reverum EX, a Fufu, Exu, Tenacity, Hypno, Meowth, and a Dusknoir. Persian, Genesect, Golbat, Iron Moth, and okay, a full art Machination. We are finally getting something. Rowlet, Dusclops, Machination, the Hyosube, Light Stretcher, and oh, I shouldn't have said something. Eevee, Iron Moth, Slitherwing, Zorak, Crobat, and Corporacha. Yes, I already regret it. Persian, Drowsy, a Genesect, Rowlet, Houndour, and Cresselia. A Dusclops, a Fracture, Iron Moth, Neutralization Zone, Houndour, and Cresselia. A Qfant, Inkay, Iron Moth, Academy Elite. Okay, illustration full art to be weird. This is menacing. And full art Kingler EX, nice. Okay, these were definitely the best 10 out of the second half so far. By far. By very far. Sheesh. And here we go, here goes nothing, the last 10 of the pack. Meowth, Academy at Night, Secret Art, Fracture. Okay, illustration full art Horsey, and Corporacha. Eevee, a Golbat, Genesect, a Zubat, Night Stretcher, and oh my gosh, Corporacha again. A Seadra, a Duskull, a Genesect, a Cassiopeia, Exu, and a Dusknoir. A Varum, Seadra, Hypno, Varum, a Zorak, and a Blood Moon Ursaluna. This is not gonna give us anything. Golbat, Fracture, Yveltal, Joltik, a Bewear full art illustration, okay, and a Dusknoir. A Zubat, a Houndour, a Yveltal, Secret Art, Blood Moon Ursaluna, and a Zorak. Joltik, a Tenacity, Crobat, a Decidueye, Yveltal, and a Corporacha. Estafol, Affection, Weavile, Houndour, Acurum, and Hexorus. A Dusclops, a Hypno, a Decidueye, a Galvantula, a Copperarcha, and I hate you. Absol, a Stuffle, a Weavile, Houndour. That's a shame. And another shame. Well, and with this, we ended the video with the last 10 polls. And I have to say, this is probably, maybe we're just unlucky, I don't know. There's always a chance that we're just unlucky, but I think this is the worst deck in the entire Scarlet Violet series. So don't go for it. Anyways, if you still enjoyed the video, something is wrong with you. Nah, just kidding. But seriously, if you like it, please consider to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel, and I hope you have a nice rest of your day. Bye!